لقد أصبح الفلسطينيون بسبب انحرافات قياداتهم.
In the middle of an explosive political campaign in Beirut, a small dispute about a drain pipe between Tony, a Christian Lebanese car mechanic, and Yasser, a Palestinian construction foreman, takes on monstrous proportions. After Tony's faulty drain pipe gets Yasser wet, Yasser fixes it, only to see it destroyed by Tony, who does not want a Palestinian close to his property. Yasser loses his temper and curses Tony out. Despite his pregnant wife's advice to avoid a confrontation, Tony goes to Yasser's boss and demands Yasser apologize and be fined for his behavior. Like most Palestinian refugees who've lived in Lebanon since 1948, Yasser does not have a work permit. His boss pressures him to apologize or risk losing his job. When he goes to meet Tony instead of a reconciliation, the argument escalates. Yasser punches Tony and breaks 2 of his ribs. Tony takes Yasser to court. Filmmaker Ziad Doueiri says the idea for his film came from personal experience.
Just like the film starts, I was watering my plants. It's an old apartment, so the water leaked and fell on one of the construction workers, and he yelled because the water fell on him, and we had a heated exchange of words, and we ended up like yelling at each other.
Thankfully, says Doueiri, they settled the argument.
A couple of days later, it started dawning on me. I said, what if I start a story where there is such a silly, insignificant incident, but it does not get resolved? It actually becomes more complicated. And I start asking myself the questions, could such an insignificant problem in Lebanon develop into a national crisis? It can.
The insult escalates into a serious courtroom drama as the 2 men, looking for justice, take the dispute all the way up to the country's Supreme Court and the Lebanese government.
When the film came out, it split the country in a way because the Christian population flooded the movie and it became #1. But certain part, and I want just to be accurate, a big part of the Muslim community boycotted the movie.
Doueiri says his film has also been boycotted in some Arab countries, including Jordan and the Palestinian territories.
It's very unfortunate that the Palestinian Authority, the PA in Ramallah, banned the movie. Even though the main actor, Kamel al-Basha, one of the main actors who plays the Palestinian, got a huge award, the Venice Film Festival for Best Male Performance.
Ziad Doueiri, who was raised by an intellectual leftist pro-Palestinian Lebanese family, says his film offers a balanced study between Christian Lebanese and Muslim Palestinians. His script, part character drama, part courtroom drama, was co-written with his Christian Lebanese partner, Joel Tuma.
She wrote all the scenes of the Palestinian. You know, she grew up hating those Palestinians, but all the scenes where they have the lawyer defending the Palestinians, she wrote them. And all the scenes of the Christian lawyer defending the Christian, I wrote them. So we crossed.
The Insult is an elegantly told story that peers into the psychological makeup of Lebanon and its inhabitants. Despite the controversy it has created, the Lebanese government chose it to represent the country at the Oscars. Penelope Poulou, VOA News, Washington.
أنت شو قلت؟